Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zardrambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. The global 5th anniversary has brought us the Frieza's Army Enlistment Test event where there are plenty of rewards up for grabs. This video is going to be a continuation video on the series of the 5 categories that are specific for this event. Today we're going to be talking about the Time Travelers category. Keep an eye out on my channel as I will be doing a video for each of the 5 categories and how you can deal the most damage. If you want a more specific and in-depth breakdown for the event and talking about why you want to bring in certain units and how you want to build your teams, I will put a link in the top right of the video right now. You can click on that and go over there and get a lot more information, but today we're just going to be focusing specifically on the Time Travelers. So we'll talk about that information here in a minute, but first I want to let you guys know I do have a giveaway going on right now. The entry period is from now through July 31st, and it will consist of a Banpresto Dokkan Battle 5th Anniversary Collaboration 7.1-inch figure of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, as well as a $20 Google Play or Apple gift card of your choice. All you have to do to become eligible for the giveaway is subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord chat. The link for that's down in the description below. I have a giveaway channel on the Discord where I will be selecting one lucky winner and also updating you guys with details as we go along. This is basically my way of saying thank you to everyone who's supporting my content. I appreciate all you guys. You are amazing. Best of luck, and stay tuned for more information on that. So first we're going to hop over to a quick info page. I just want to talk, just do a general breakdown of the Time Travelers category. So you can see the Frieza standing there in the middle of the screen with the Dragon Balls. On the left side of him are all of the nuke leads. So if you don't know what nuke leads are, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I'm not going to go too in depth, but just make sure you're bringing one of these nuke leads if you have them as your friend or as your main lead and your friend lead unit to deal the most damage possible. On the right side of the screen, you have the actual nuke units for the Time Travelers category. So you can see I've got them labeled. The top 3 units can pick up any key spheres and they get a attack and defense buff, but what you're really worried about is the attack buff. So if you have them Extreme Z Awakened, the Trunks does the most damage per key sphere obtained, and then the Goku Black and the Cell do a decent amount as well, just a little bit less than Trunks. Now, if you don't have them, you've also got the Strength Boo at the bottom on the right side. He does a decent amount. He's not the best, however, he is still a really good unit because he is a nuke unit. So if you don't have the other guys up top, you can use that Boo. Regardless, the 4 units on the right side of the screen are your best bet for dealing the most damage. But I'm going to show you both ways to do this with a non-nuking unit and a nuking unit. So let's go ahead and hop over here. I've got the 2 screens set up going on right now again. So the left side of the screen is the non-nuke unit team, and we are using the free-to-play LR Vegito. Now, mind you, if you have him rainbowed out and have crits built into him and everything like that, I believe it is possible to get the 55.55 million. It's just going to take quite a few runs to do it. We're just going to do it today, just kind of for fun to show you guys what we can do with him. I'll just kind of scroll through here real quick. These are these other units I'm going to show you. We're not going to run through the team, but if you do have the Int Trunks, I'm running 2 supports on him right now because I don't have any other Int Key Sphere changers, but this is a viable option, and because he does so much damage when he's Extreme Z Awakened per Key Sphere obtained, he's not a bad option. And then you can also use the Tech Cell, who is also a really good nuke unit, and he's just, once you get these guys Extreme Z Awakened, the Trunks, the Cell, and the Goku Black all have Extreme Z Awakenings, and make sure if you can get them Extreme Z Awakened and bring them in, and you should have no problems with the Time Travelers category. But so these are the teams. Obviously we've got the actual nuke run we're going to do on the right side of the screen, but I'm going to run through the non-nuke unit one real quick here. So let's go ahead and go in and see what we can get the free-to-play Strength Vegito to do. So again, you want to make sure he is not on the 7th slot. And it is a little risky doing the Strength or the Int type if you bring in the friend leader that is the Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku here, or if you do it with the Int, or the Super Int babies, because he is going to have a chance, both of these guys are going to have a chance to turn into giant apes, and that is not what you want, because that will kind of screw up the whole thing. Unfortunately, we didn't have the Vegito on that rotation because that was a pretty good rotation, but we should be able to still do plenty of damage. These guys, we're not worried about who they're attacking or what attacks they get off. Let's go ahead and see if we can get, there we go, we got a decent chunk here. So let's go ahead and make sure we're getting that Vegito to pick that up. Make sure you're targeting the type effective unit here. Unfortunately, it's kind of split. I wish we could pick up both of those, but you get the gist. Let's see what he can do. He's not going to get a maxed super attack, which is unfortunate. We might run it one more time, just depending. I'm not worried about getting him up to the 55.55 million right now, but I do believe he can do it. It's just you're going to have to run it until RNG gets you all of those orbs. 29 million with no crit, not bad. Not bad for a free-to-play unit where a lot of you guys should have him, and if not, he is going to be available for you to grind out really at any point in time. So if you have questions on that, on grinding him out, there's plenty of videos on YouTube for doing so. It is a little bit of a grind, but if you do have any of these nuke units, you can also do it that way. So, you know what, we won't run that team again. I'll pull it up, but that is a free-to-play non-nuke option. Of course, if you don't have him, whoops, let's go back once that loads. So basically what I want to show you is, again, how you want to find the best unit for your box. So you go into your category, which is, this one is of course Time Travelers. Again, go to Attack and Ascending Order, and you'll be able to see my highest damage dealing unit that's not a nuke unit is the LR Rose Masu. There are plenty of other Time Traveler units that are really amazing. If you have any of these guys that aren't nuke units, you can also do it with that. Just make sure you're using the proper team layout with your nuke leads and your key sphere changers and everything like that. So let's go ahead and hop over to the right side to the nuke unit. So I'm going to go ahead and swap the audio here. So there we go. We can see we have the Fizz Goku Black as our nuke unit. So that he's going to do, he is Extreme Z Awakened and Rainbowed out, so he should have no problem doing this. You can see here what his passive is. He gets attack and defense plus 15% per key sphere. So he should be fine, right? We got the super attack maxed out, hidden potential as much as possible. Those are the main things you want to focus on. But we have the Vegetas for the nuke leads. We have 3 key sphere changers with the Kefla, the Super 18 and the Weirus, and then we have, of course, our Super 17, yeah, and then we have Weirus and the Extreme AGL Turles for the support unit. So let's go ahead and go in here and see what we can do.
Let's do this.
We should have no problem as long as he's not on. And you can see there, the bottom right, again, I'm going to keep bringing it up just so you guys know. You might have to run this multiple times, no worries, 0 stamina. You can do it as many times a day as you possibly can while the event is available. So we've got a lot of Fizz Key Spheres here. So you see the Fizz team is going to be really good. The only concern is that we want to try, we're going to have to pick up some Fizz Key Spheres here because we're going to have to do that, but we want to try to keep some of the Fizz Key Spheres on the screen for the Goku Black, which the next rotation has 2 other key sphere changers, so we should be fine, or at least has 1 key sphere changer, I should say. We should still be fine because of how his hidden potential is. But again, based on RNG, you guys are going to find, better runs and worse runs. Just keep running it until you get what you need. So we should have enough to go here. Let's go ahead and put him on the first of the rotation. And does he link better? There we go. We got the link with the Vegeta. Let's go ahead and pick up. Yeah, I think that'll be the better option. You got to make sure you're targeting the Int type unit if you're using a Fizz type team. And then let's go ahead and see. So 55.55 million damage is the max for the missions. That's what we want to do there. So let's see if we can do it. If we can get a crit, I'm sure we can get it off. Okay, so no crit, but still 41 million with no crit. And honestly, that wasn't the best for the orbs because we had to pick some of those up. But again, it's just going to be RNG. We'll run that one more time because I do believe that it should be fairly easy for this Goku Black to get the 55.55 million off. So if you guys do have any questions or want help on team builds or anything like that, just go ahead and, again, let me know down in the comments below and I'll help you as best I can. So let's go ahead and run this again. And Goku Black is on the first rotation, so we might get less key spheres, but let's go ahead and see what we've got here. So it's best to have him on the second rotation, but we should have plenty. So we'll put him on the first with the Vegeta, make sure we're targeting our Int type unit, and let's go ahead and launch this. We've got a lot of key spheres there. I think that was only 5 or 6 that didn't get picked up. So again, you're not worried about any of the other units getting super attacks off or anything like that. Everybody's here to support your damage dealing unit. So we should be good here. No crit, 78 million. So you can see it all depends on how many key spheres you pick up, and that is how nuking works. So we're just going to run through this rotation because it doesn't really matter. we're not worried about getting super attacks off. And really, to save some time, we'll just make sure that we get the least amount of super attacks possible there. So again, I will be doing the other videos talking about the other categories, and we'll talk to you about team builds and stuff like that for those. But yeah, so you can see, I do believe we got the additional, but I do believe that the free-to-play LR Vegito does do a good chunk of damage. You just need to make sure he gets enough orbs to where he can do that. So that's pretty much everything there. We'll go ahead and finish this out, and we'll show you on screen both of the team options, and of course I've got the other teams that I showed you earlier, the Int and Tech. So here's our Strength non-nuke unit team and our Fizz nuke unit team, and then of course, like I said, if you had the nuke units of the Trunks or the Cell, you can also run those guys. And then if all else fails, you have the Super Boo that you can also run if you wanted to do this. You can change out that Vegito there, and you can see that this Boo is a Time Traveler unit, and he does do some nuking as well. There you go, you can see Time Travelers there. So if you have this Boo, that's also not a bad option. I would prefer, if you have the Boo, you probably want to bring him in rather than the free-to-play Vegito, because you have a better option there. But I just wanted to show you what it would look like if you had a non-nuke unit. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I've got to talk about today. Hopefully you guys found some useful information in the video today. If you did, go ahead and drop a like, comment down below again if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. And then also, again, make sure you are making yourself eligible for the 5th anniversary giveaway. All you got to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord chat. Stay tuned for more information on that. Really excited to kick that off for you guys. But anyway, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today. We will catch you on the next one. Signing out.